Hi guys, if you are looking for a scholarship that covers your tuition fee, provides you with a maintenance stipend to support your living costs, gives you the opportunity to study either full-time or part-time depending on your visa. You also get up to 40 days annual leave per year. For those with disability, there's also additional support to help you or to aid your study. If for one situation or the other you may need to suspend your studies temporarily or for a while, they are also going to be supporting you. You're also going to be getting a lot of professional and personal development opportunities, research course, and a lot of opportunities that I will be listing below. Then you are watching the right video. Now, the University of Warwick is offering a postgraduate research scholarship competition, and for autumn 2026 entry, they are delighted to offer this scholarship across several schemes. Now, the amazing thing about this is that there are a lot of scholarships that are under these schemes, and you do not need to apply for each of them separately. All you have to do is submit a single scholarship application, and you'll be automatically considered for all the fundings that you are eligible for. I'm going to be showing you how to apply, but before we start, please, for those that are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. So this is let me unsubscribe to show you. So this is what you see if you have not subscribed. Just click on subscribe and turn on the bell icon notification. So click on all so that whenever I post a video, you'll know. You can also check out our other videos. We have a lot of videos on scholarship for different countries in Australia, in Netherlands, in the UK, in Canada, and we try our best to release videos at least once in a week. Now, have you subscribed? Thank you. Now let's go back. Now, to be eligible for this scholarship, you must apply for a postgraduate research course at the University of Warwick to begin in October 2026. Now, the eligible courses are PhD courses, Masters of Philosophy courses, engineering, doctorate in engineering, entering the PhD stage of an MRS plus PhD. Now, you have to start in the academic year 2026-2027. Scholarship cannot be deferred to a later academic year, so you must make sure that you're going to start next year. You must not be a current postgraduate research student unless a specific scheme explicitly allows it. Now, unless otherwise stated, any discipline can apply. Unless otherwise stated, be of any nationality or fee status. What they are saying is that international students and home students can apply for it. Now, note that some schemes have additional eligibility criteria, so we'll look at them down below so that we'll see what it entails. Now, these are some of the scholarship that is offered under this postgraduate research scholarship. So we have the Chancellor Scholarship. Now, it's faculty and interdisciplinary. Now, whatever you see here, you're going to be adding it to this. So for them already covering your tuition fee and stipend and other supports, right? This other information here are just additional things that they will be adding, that each scholarship will be adding to the information above. Do you understand? All right. So for the Chancellor Scholarship, in addition to your stipend and your tuition fee, you also be getting a one-off research training supporting grant of £5,000 to fund research-related expenses. For eligible scholars, you get the opportunity to apply for financial support towards the cost of immigrating to the UK. You also get paid short-term family and medical leave options. Now, for this scholarship, the applicants can propose a research project from any discipline and propose an interdisciplinary research project supervised across more than one academic department and aligned to either a research spotlight or a research center. So you can propose a research project from any discipline, or if you want to work across disciplines, then you can also do that, and you have to check either the research spotlight or research center. So the next scholarship is the AHRC DLE scholarship, which will also include maintenance stipend, a one of £5,000 funding to fund your research related expenses, paid short-term family and medical leave options. Now, what is the additional eligibility criteria? Now, for this one, you must be proposing a research topic in this research remit. So if you're interested in this scholarship, you have to go and check this. You have to click on this link and check their research and the kind of research topic they are they are interested in. So you have to propose a research proposal along this area. The next one is the Doctoral Access Scholarship Sanctuary. We also have the Doctoral Access Scholarship Pathway. We have the Monash versus Warwick Alliance Joint Scholarship. So now this is a joint scholarship between University of Monash and Warwick. So if you're interested in doing like a joint PhD, you can also check this out. They also have other additional benefits that they offer to the scholarship, so you can check that out if you're interested. And they also have the China Scholarship Council Warwick Joint Scholarship. But you know that once you apply, all you need to do is just apply for one and you'll be considered for all scholarship that you're eligible for. So if you are interested in any of these, maybe there's a particular reason you're interested in a particular scholarship, you can check them out and make sure that you note the additional eligibility criteria so that you will be competitive enough for the funding. Now for the deadline, the course application deadline for University of Warwick is 8 December 2025. Now the scholarship application deadline is 11 December 2025 and the offers will be released 23rd February 2026. Now how do you apply? Now they strongly advise that you prepare your application in advance of the deadline, because it is not usually possible to complete and submit an application in less than 36 hours, and they cannot accept application after the stated deadline. So the first thing we are going to do is read the applicant's guardian notes. I'm going to be showing you that submit your course application by the course application deadline. I'm going to be showing you how to pick courses. Now this is why you cannot apply in a hurry, because after you have submitted your course application, you are going to be receiving an automated email with a 7-digit applicant ID number. Now you have to allow for at least 48 hours for this to arrive. So if you are applying late and you have to wait for this to arrive, by the time it may arrive, the deadline for the scholarship may have passed, or the deadline for application may have passed. So you see that you have to apply as soon as possible. Then you register your ITS applicant number. Then you now submit your scholarship application and any other required supporting document by the scholarship application deadline. As they said, the result of the scholarship will be communicated by email by the start of 23rd February 2026. So let's check out our applicant guardian notes first. So once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. Now, how do you apply for scholarship? The first thing they said again is to prepare early. They keep emphasizing on this, so please make sure you pay attention to it. They strongly recommend preparing for your course and scholarship application well in advance of the deadline. The application takes time to complete thoroughly, and early preparation ensures you can submit high quality material. You only need to submit one application, as I said before, to be automatically considered for all the other scholarship listed for which you are eligible for. So you don't have to apply separately unless you want to be considered for other PGR scholarship. Now you have to contact your supervisor. Now, depending on your department, some departments they will tell you not to contact any supervisor. Now, some departments you have to contact your supervisor. So depending on the course that you are planning to study or you're planning to apply, you have to make sure that you check that out. Now, before applying, contact your potential supervisor or academic department to discuss your course application or your scholarship application. This conversation can help clarify expectations and strengthen your application. Tips for success, as they said, is start early and give yourself time to gather documents. Reach out to supervisor with clear questions. So if you want to reach out to your supervisor with clear questions, and then review scholarship criteria to understand eligibility. Now for course application, you must submit your course application via the universal admission system before you can access the scholarship application. So as I said before, you have to apply for your course first. Then after you have submitted it, then you will now get the 7-digit code that you can now use to apply for your scholarship. Now, sorry, let me go back up. When prompted for scholarship or funders contact information, make sure you enter this. So when you're applying, in your course of study, when you're applying, they're going to be asking you that who's your funder or what scholarship are you applying for. Please note that, make sure you copy this and enter it, doctoral college at warwick.ac.uk. If you have already submitted your course of application without this, don't worry, it is not essential. Now they provided information on how to set up your accounts and other information which I already spoke about. Now we have your scholarship application. Now you have to put it in mind that they're going to be asking you some questions, right? So before we go into the scholarship application, let's first go and check out our course, how to apply for courses. So you click on the course application via the universal admission system. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. Now I already streamlined it, so because the scholarship covers MPhil or PhD, which are research degrees. So I clicked on research, and then they brought out this. So you can also filter by subject area if you are sure of the courses that you want to study, but I'm just going to be picking 2 courses and showing you an example. So the first one is MPhil or PhD in adult education and lifelong learning. Now this is 4 years full-time and up to 7 years part-time. So once you click on the link, it's going to take you to this page. Now this is the course overview of the study, the course overview, the entry requirements. So you need a 2-1 undergraduate degree in a relevant subject or a good master's degree in a relevant subject, and you also have to write a research proposal of 2,500 words. Now, not all degrees require you to write a research proposal, so make sure you also pay attention to that. You can also find out about your English language requirements and international qualifications, so you can choose the country here and see if there are any other, if your qualification actually fit it. Now, academic reference, you be typically asked for 1 academic reference for taught courses. You'll be asked to include an email address for your referees when submitting your application, and they will be contacted for you. So you cannot submit by yourself. You will just put their email address and their information, and they'll be contacted for you. Now, there are no additional entry requirements for this course. So you have to check the research team. So the research team for the PhD is just to provide you with an overview of the kind of research areas that this department is interested in. So you can see the research team. They also provided research proposal guidance. So if you want to apply for research for this department, you have the research proposal guidance. You can go and check it out. I'm not going to be doing that. You can hear from students that have done PhD as WARWICK for this program and how it helped them. Now for this course, you need to contact the supervisors. So you can just check out the names of the supervisors. Anyone you're interested in, you can just click on their names and you open up to their profile, see their email that you can send them an email to. You already have an email draft or a template of an email that you can send to your professor, or just to guide you on how you can send an email to your professor. It is on my community tab. That's why you should make sure that you are subscribed to me and your bell icon notification is turned on, because it will help you not to miss things like this. But you can check it out. Now you can just read about him, read about his work, and if he's you can see that he said potential PhD candidates are welcome to contact regarding research proposal related to one of the following topic. So if you are interested in research proposals or carrying out research in one of these topics, he's your guy. You can contact him. You can also check out all other people, right? Now they said for this course, you're encouraged to contact your potential supervisor. It is the most important aspect of the nature of your project and its potential for supervision in our department. You are asked to view your intended supervisor's profile and read their work. Think about what might make your proposed PhD attractive to your supervisor and customize the proposal accordingly. Ask yourself this question: how does this project relate to your intended supervisor's work? How might your project enhance, advance, or develop it? Could you take it in a different direction? What kind of method and approaches are likely to appeal to your potential supervisor? So now, one of the mistakes people do is that when they read the potential supervisor's work, you just go and coin very similar proposal to it. But you see, the thing about research is to challenge ideologies. So you have to ask yourself is that even if I'm interested in this line of work, what kind of topic or what can I do that is going to either advance or enhance whatever area that he's working on? Don't just want to say, oh, okay, he's interested in this one. Okay, let me just do something very similar to it. What new things are you bringing to research? What is the new thing that you are bringing to this proposal? Why should he pick you? What's the difference between your proposal and even the work he's doing? Do you understand? So please make sure you also put that in mind, because that's what they ask here. Could you take in a different direction? and what kind of method and approaches are likely to appeal to your potential supervisor. So when you look at your methodology, what kind of method or approaches do you take? That's why you have to go through at least 1 or 2 of your potential supervisor work. Now, they receive a large number of proposals every year and only have capacity for proposals that are carefully tailored to their specific areas of expertise. Now, they provided information of how to put together a research proposal. Please go and read it if you are interested in applying for it. Now, we don't need to go into tuition fee and scholarship. We already know about the scholarship. So let's just go to how to apply. And if you want to apply, what you have to do is you can read the checklist, but I already told you guys how to apply for that. So what you just do is click on apply now. Click on apply now. Then click on apply now. It should take you to this page. Then click on apply. Click on new user if you don't have an account, and then you select the information here. Select the title of your name, enter the information, and then you can apply. Now, so you can go back and pick whichever course you're interested in. Some courses will not even allow you to do a PhD straight. You have to do MPhil, then PhD. Put it in mind, I also said some courses you do not require a research proposal. Some courses you also do not need to contact supervisors. So make sure you check that out properly. Now let's go back to our scholarship application and how to apply for it. Now, after you have done with your course application, you now start your scholarship application. Now, the scholarship application opened October 15th. Yes, open October 15th, and I already told you the deadline is December 15th. Now you'll be taken to the select scholarship page where you can review your details and qualification. Now you need to select the course your scholarship application will be linked to. So what they are telling you is that whatever course you're applying for, you must make sure that you select the course your scholarship application will be linked to. So you make sure you select the right course, because if you select a course and you later are not interested in the course and you withdraw from the admission or decline the admission, that will also affect your scholarship application if you get the scholarship, because that will mean that you also withdrew your scholarship application. Now, for your scholarship application, they're going to be asking you some questions, and it's just so that they will assess your application following the postgraduate research ranking. Now, these are the questions they're going to be asking you when you're applying for your scholarship. It's nice that they provided it here, because you don't even have to, before you apply for your course of study, you can have time to also prepare the answers for this. Now, the assessors already have access to your scholarship application and associated supporting documents, so they will not see your course application, CV, or full research proposal. Now, in 300 words or less, describe how best you meet the person and preparedness descriptors. Now, what they're telling you is that you have to talk about your academic history, your skills, your research skills, your expertise, professional experience, any publication you may have. Just write in 300 words how you meet the description of the people that they are looking for. That's for postgraduate application. Now, in 500 words or less, describe how best you meet the project and place descriptors. You may wish to consider what is the significance of your project, the fit with your proposed supervisor and department, how the multiple groups complement each other. So if you're applying for joint or interdisciplinary program, you also explain that how will your projects contribute to WARWICK commitment to excellence in research and education through advancement of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, they'll ask you for your research title. It should not be more than 20 words. You also answer information and questions about 500 words or less. Describe general areas of fundamental open problems that motivate you to pursue the topic you're interested in. They'll also ask you if you'd like to be considered for interdisciplinary chancellor scholarship. You'll be answering extra questions if you want to be considered for this scholarship, for MWA joint scholarship. So this is the Monash and the Warwick joint scholarship. If you want to be considered for the pathway scholarship, you also enter this information. Now, if you check and you don't want to be considered for any of this particular scholarship, then you do not have to answer or enter the information provided. This is just for if you want to be considered for any of these 3 scholarships. Now they will automatically consider you for all the funding streams where you meet the eligibility criteria. Are there any eligible funding streams for which you do not wish to be considered? So out of all the scholarship I showed you, if there's a particular scholarship that you meet the criteria, but maybe for some reasons you do not want to be considered for it, you can write the name of the scholarship down below. Now your reference, degree certificate and transcript will automatically be imported from your course application. However, some funding stream require additional supporting documents. So that's why I said that you have to check if you have. I already showed you that if you want to apply for other additional scholarship, some of them have extra supporting document that you must upload. So you also answer information about in 300 words or less. Let them know if there's anything else about your application or personal circumstance that they should be aware of, such as a need for reasonable adjustment like disability and other information. Then you now submit your application if you are ready to submit, and then they will send you a confirmation letter. So that's all about the scholarship. I already showed you guys how to apply, but let's look at quickly at supporting documents. Now please do not upload documents, transcript or references directly to your scholarship application. This is just except for the following scholarship. So you're only uploading for your course, you're not uploading for scholarship, except for this particular scholarship listed below. That's Doctoral Access Scholarship, Monash Warwick Alliance Joint PhD Scholarship, and the China Scholarship Council funding. Every other person, it will be imported from your course application. So I just remember that I did not show you guys what you have to submit when you're applying for your PhD program. So let me go and show you. So for your application, you have to submit your degree certificate or transcript, your personal statement. You can see their guide, check out their guide for writing your personal statement, your research proposal, depending on your department, your academic referees, contact details, and your CV and resume. These are just the general things that you must apply. Different departments also may have additional supporting document that they require. So that's that for that. So if you have all this information and you're ready to apply, please go ahead and apply. Now there's something I'm going to be showing you guys, right? And you can check that out if you are ready to apply. Now when I showed you, now for this part where they are asking you, describe how best you meet the person preparedness descriptor or project and place preparedness descriptor. Make sure you click on this link. Click on the link so that you will see the description of the people that they are looking for this scholarship. So these are the people they are looking for. This is the assessments based on excellent, good, and acceptable. So depending on your degree, this is the assessments that they are looking for. So you can read it, and I hope that you understand it. Why I'm not going to be reading it is that if you understand it to this point, you should be able to understand what they are looking for. And if you don't, you should probably contact me via the link in the description box. But I'm hoping that if you read it, you should be able to understand. But if you have any questions, let me know. Now that's all for the WARWICK PGR Doctoral and Master of Philosophy Scholarship. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also turn on the bell icon notification so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Bye guys.